Virgos, I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot, and this is your reading for the week ahead. As always, if anything I say resonates or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing. Let's get on with your reading. What's happening for the beautiful Virgos this week? Knight of Pentacles. How cool is this card, firstly? He's riding a squirrel. How, like, I don't know, that just looks really cool to me. Okay. Oh, the Death card. Love it. It's a really good card. I'm not being sarcastic. Ten of Swords, the minor arcana of the Death card. Two of Cups, Two of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. So you've got a lot coming out. I'll kind of talk you through these and then I'll try and clarify them to understand them better. But firstly, Knight of Pentacles is all about slow and steady wins the race, being very patient, kind of keeping in mind where you're going, but also focusing on enjoying the journey and enjoying the path ahead instead of, you know, once you get to your destination, then you're just going to be wanting the next thing. So just try to... The Knight of Pentacles is all about being in the energy of enjoying the journey, enjoying your life, enjoying... Like, it's not a race to the finish line, it's the opposite. So it's very much slow and steady wins the race. Then with the Rebirth card, I'll call it that instead of the Death card. The Rebirth card is all about rebirth. So rising from the ashes, things are only getting better. Some of you could be at a phase of your life where you're like, well, I hope things don't get much worse. And I think what you're not realizing is they can't get any worse. Like, you're so... Some of you are very optimistic and very positive thinking and very much keeping your spirit and your mind in a positive place, to the point where you're not realizing that things really can't get much worse and things are only going to get better from now on. Things are moving in a very positive direction, even if you're worried about them not doing that. I don't know why I'm talking like a robot, but I feel like I'm talking very mechanically. But Ten of Swords is minor arcana of the Death card. I'm gonna sneeze. Please don't laugh at my sneeze. Bless me. Okay. Oh, is it? Yep. Ten of Swords is the minor arcana of the Death card. So you can't... You've got a big rebirth happening and a little rebirth happening at the same time. So it could be to do with big rebirth happening, could be your family life or your living life, like your living life, your home life, your family life. You could be moving or rebuilding, or something big being rebuilt in some way. And then minor arcana of it could also be like you also working on your physical appearance or something less important but also very important to you. So sometimes Ten of Swords can be like a relationship or a situationship ending that you kind of already, to be honest, if this is you, you already know it's you. You're already like, yeah, I'm way ahead of you, Christy. So don't worry if that's not you, because you can already see it coming. Because then you move in the Two of Cups. Two of Cups is a soulmate. This is strange. Two of Cups is all about soulmates and lovers, but it doesn't have to be romantic. It could also just be friends. But there's just a lot of there's a lot of synchronicities between you and another person. There's a lot of there's very much like kindred spirits in some way, and I'm going to clarify and see why that's coming through. Some of you can just be a new best friend coming in, a new soulmate. Others of you could be a relationship, and your relationship becoming much more I don't know why I keep getting the word synchronized or synchronicities, but yeah, you could be maybe coming into more balance with someone or synchronized. I don't know why that would come through. Two of Pentacles, juggling. Two of Pentacles, some of you are finding, and this is the way with life, is everything's happening at once. So your career could be taking a new leaf, turning a new leaf, and also your relationship is in some way. And it's like, whoa, we're shifting both things at the same time. Which makes sense with the Two of Pentacles, because I also said you had the Death card and the Ten of Swords of two different things being renewed. So yeah, Some of you also, I'm feeling like the slow and steady wins the race is also like the Knight of Pentacles could be how you're treating getting to know someone. If you are like in the new energy of meeting someone new, or meeting, even if it's just a best friend, there's something where you rarely trust anybody, so you're really taking your time kind of figuring each other out. With the King of Wands here, there's also a feeling of you or somebody else, it might not be you, but I'm feeling like it's you for a little bit, wearing a mask, but not intentionally. It's more out of trying to be, why am I moving my hand so much? That's bothering me. King of Wands is more like, that could be very much to do with what I'm trying to say. You're very self-aware and you almost are acting a part when you're around others. So you could, instead of just feeling very calm and natural and letting what flows, you're almost controlling how you want to come across. And I feel like that's completely normal, firstly. But the fact that it's coming out might mean that you're either going to try and notice that more and stop doing that and just be more in the moment, because I just feel like some of you are very manipulating in a good way, not necessarily a bad way. Maybe some of you it's a bad way. Manipulating the circumstances to kind of almost like you already have a preconceived idea of where things are going to head before you even have an interaction with someone. You're like, well, this is where it's going to go, and this is how far I'm going to take things, and this is what I'm going to say, and this is what how I'll act, and this is what I intend to joke about. And it's almost like you've got a preconceived script that you're setting up and how you want to talk and practicing in front of a mirror. I don't know, some of you, you're thinking too much about how you look instead of just almost focusing more on others and focusing more on, if you are meeting new people, the cards are kind of advising that you pay more attention to whether or not you even like those people. Pay more attention to how they're acting. Do you even like them? What do you like about them? What is it? And really kind of focus on figuring them out and seeing if they're your fit, rather than trying to be the perfect fit for them. Focus on whether they're the perfect fit for you. If that makes sense. Clarifying the Knight of Pentacles. The moon is mysteries and things unseen, and things happening behind the scenes that you don't know about, but they're in your favor. So this is going along nicely with the slow and steady wins the race. Some of you have been very patient already and you don't realize that things are moving forward. If you have been very patient waiting for a raise or a promotion in your career, some of you are getting that and you don't realize it. You're like, well, I've seen no signs of this, or nobody said anything, nobody mentioned it, but there is someone putting a good word for you in behind the scenes and things like that. I've just noticed that there's a sausage dog on this card, and that's really cool. I've never seen that before. So you could, yeah, I don't know how to put that better, but I'm like, with that sausage dog and that wolf, I feel like people could be people that have underestimated your intelligence or your abilities in your job in the past aren't going to do that anymore. But it could be something to do with how you look. Some of you look a lot younger than you are, or you look less experienced, or you look more, I don't know, if you're in a job where you have to be quite fierce or something, you don't look that part, and so it could have made you waited a while, but people are going to see your potential finally. Because I really feel like with that sausage dog and that wolf, it's like people were seeing you this way and you're actually a wolf. But sausage dogs are also very fierce, but you have this wolf inside you, but people are seeing more of like, oh, it's a cute little sausage dog, and they're not seeing the wolf. And I feel like finally they're seeing that. How many times I repeat myself so much, it bothers me more than it bothers you, I promise. Lover's card clarifying the Death card. What did I say with that Ten of Swords? Some of you had a relationship ending that you didn't know about, or that's the opposite of what I said, that you already know is coming. Random. You already know it's coming, and if you're watching this like, no, everything's dandy, everything's perfect, then it's not your message. But there is a sense of an ending to a romantic relationship that is a long time coming, or very much the ball is in your court, you're the one in control. With the Death card, some of you, this is rebirth. So some of you, if you're watching this, like, no, everything, like, it's not time to be over, then there's a huge rebirth coming, where it's an ending of the current relationship you have with them to form a better one, to form a much more stable relationship. Clarify the Two of Cups, Ace of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Tower. Whoa, Ace of Cups is healing, a new love, healing or new love. So with the Two of Cups after the Ten of Swords, I said some of you do have a relationship coming in after an ending. Ace of Cups, new love. Or those of you that are kind of renewing. Either way, there's very much a new or a renewal around you, and like very much a cleansing of letting go of whatever happened to make space for the new and the good and the positive and the healthy. It's like that's your focus from now on. And for me to be saying that, maybe you weren't focused on that in the past. Maybe you were focused on other things. High Priestess and the Tower. High Priestess is kind of very psychic energy. Somebody very much intuitive, very much tapped into like other realms and things like that. With the Tower card, you could have a huge spiritual awakening where you suddenly are like, whoa, who am I? I just feel like Tower happens very abruptly, and this is either a new Ace of Cups, a new love coming in very abruptly, if that makes sense, or a new way of seeing the world very abruptly, out of nowhere. You see things in pure colour, even if you're colourblind, or vice versa. There's something where you're seeing things a lot differently, but also a lot deeply. You're seeing things deeper, and I don't think anyone's going to really understand what's going on with you, because this is very, the High Priestess is very much like, she's got a lot of information, she's got a lot of downloads, she's got a lot of like psychic things happening, but she doesn't need to share them, because sharing them doesn't really help her understand anything any better. She already understands what she's being told. She already understands the information she's given very well. She doesn't really need to. It's really no one's business, is what I keep getting come through. Some of you are in this space of your privacy mattering. Mattering? Is that even a word? For some reason I'm just having a weird word. Mattering. That is a word. Your privacy matters more to you now. So it's kind of like, it's none of your business to do with maybe a new love. If with the Tower you notice things always going downhill when others were, things not even going downhill, things kind of got destroyed in the past, maybe from you trying to share what you knew and share your information and share your knowledge. It's something where that didn't benefit you, and you're not going to do that anymore unless you feel it's going to help someone. Clarifying the Two of Pentacles, you have the Wheel of Fortune, which is very nice. The Wheel of Fortune is good luck and things coming in. So with the Two of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune, both things you're juggling, if that's work and love, if that's work and fixing your relationship and healing your relationship. Some of you, you're working and then you come home and you've got like a house, but it's a project house, if that makes sense. So you're finishing work, coming home, ripping up a bathroom or something. But with the Wheel of Fortune, it's very much good luck and success and things working in your favour. And I feel like some of you are questioning whether you're in the right place at the right time, and with the Wheel of Fortune you're going to see more and more that you are exactly where you're supposed to be because of all the lucky synchronicities that are going to come through, where you go, oh, if I wasn't in this exact spot right now, I wouldn't have experienced this, I wouldn't have seen this wouldn't happen. So there's a lot more good luck and lucky opportunities coming in that will make you realise you want to be where you are. So yeah, I'm going to wrap your reading up here. Thanks so much for watching. If anything I said resonated or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next Tuesday for Tiny Soul Tarot Tuesdays.